So Arsenal Football Club making it look easy against Brighton. Coach, which ones or which of the goals or sequences are you taking us through?
Yeah, I think personally I'm just going to look at the first two. I've picked the first one because it involved a Ghanaian.
Okay.
And I want to use the opportunity to remind everybody that Tariq Lamptey is a very good player. In fact, he's a player who deserves to play for Mother Ghana. But we need to use this as one of the way in deciding where he should play. I think he's an excellent wing back, not a fullback. Because in a 1v1 situation, Tariq seems most often than none to be very rash. Now, let me pull this back a little bit. I want to highlight the gap between, now here. Look at the distance between him and Gabriel Jesus. He's coming. That's a huge gap in my view for a wing back or for a fullback to leave on a 1v1 situation. So the moment he got closer, let's watch what happened. When it comes on the replay, then I'll go back and highlight what I wanted to talk about. There was a huge gap between the two of them. Now, in trying to close him down, you need not rush to make the tackle.
Yeah.
What you should be thinking about doing is to get to him and check. And once you check, you showed him onto his unfavorable foot, which is the bar line. Get Gabriel Jesus to go to the bar line. He will personally want to come onto his favorite foot to pick the pass or to go diagonal. And Tariq's tackle was so unnecessary. Because if he had delayed Gabriel Jesus a bit, I think he would have gotten the necessary support from his teammates and they would have dealt with the situation. So the reason why I picked this goal was to point out the deficiency in using Tariq as a fullback. He's better off when he's getting to his opponent and he's running at them and he's on the ascendancy. So this is why I picked this game, this particular goal. So let's go again to the goal. I think highlight how important Havertz has made himself in this Arsenal setup. You look at his movement. This goal is all about the movement of Havertz. And if you're a young striker and you're watching, watch the movement of Havertz in scoring the goal. Watch him. He teased the two center or the three center back, and then he went through the middle. Watch him here again. Let it go a bit. So Arsenal intercept the ball. There, the pass goes. And then he realized that he was the only forward player. Let me pause it here. Watch. At this stage, he pretended as if he was. Okay, good. He pretended as if he was going to go here, but he had every intention of going through the middle of these guys there, and that was the most important part of the goal. You see, if you
give them the eyes, give them the head.
Give them the eyes. I'm going to do this. Then you check. Then because the moment you move, naturally they will follow. Once they follow, and you are the one in charge of your movement, you can peg and get them to get sweet, and then you go through the middle and then back. So his movement made it so easy for the tapping. And if I roll this back again, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. And all of them were called ball watching. And in my view,
just a quick interjection here. Now, is this? I feel like there's a bit of a defensive breakdown for Brighton because when Havertz is going through the middle, I mean, I hope you could take it back again so you could see it from when the sequence begins to develop. I feel like there are close to 5 players in the mix and 3 around the box.
Exactly. You see, when you outnumber the striker and nobody takes responsibility, this is what happened. They had the numbers. So they felt that...
Is it a communication thing?
Yes. I think it is a communication thing from the two centre-back and the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper in particular. Because the goalkeeper here can see the movement of Havertz. So if he had spoken to him, this and this, as for this guy here, he was a little bit passive.
So who is supposed to be marking Havertz in this sequence?
At this stage, all of them had their eyes on the ball. And the communication should have come from the goalkeeper to this particular centre-back here, this one. Because he now sees it better. But the 5 of them, let me say the 3 of them, because Havertz looks very closer to the 3 of them. The 3 of them all kept their eyes on the ball because they knew that this guy here was struggling. And because he has become very passive on the movement of the ball and Jorginho, they were interested in blocking the cross. But hey, There was no way Jorginho was going to score for that. There was no way he was going to put the ball back. He was definitely going to pick up a man. And on the face of what we are watching, the closest Arsenal player was Kai Havertz. That is why I'm highlighting on the movement of Kai Havertz. He didn't make his run that predictable. He went and then he took all of them and then he blocked because they had two things to do. Focus on the cross, block the cross, and focus on Havertz. Havertz's only responsibility here had to make sure he created the room for Jorginho to pick the pass for him to tap it. And for me, that is absolutely brilliant. And if you're a young striker and you're watching, off-the-ball movement, it's something that you learn. If you want to know or improve on your off-the-ball movement as a striker, go look for the clips of Edison Cavani, go look for the clip of Chicharito Hernandez. These two guys, in my view, and then to some extent, Filippo Inzaghi. These three, in my view, are the best in-the-box movement strikers I have seen throughout my days as a football player.
Kai Havertz, brilliant. And you can tell from that movement coach is talking about, even if, I mean, they had gotten to him, probably would have been a penalty. They would have had to foul him to be able to prevent him from scoring. So brilliant from Havertz there. Let's get to the highlights of the game of the weekend.